Welcome to Elaine Clark VO Real Talking Tips, where it's all about communication. I'm the author of There's Money Where Your Mouth Is, a complete insider's guide to earning income and building a career in voiceovers, and voiceovers for podcasting, how to develop a career and make a profit. I'm also the creator of 2 Elaine Clark apps, Activate Your Voice, 5-minute exercises to strengthen your speaking voice, and Adding Melody to Your Voice, speech improvement instruction and workout. This first series of micro-learning lessons is 52 weeks, so subscribe and tune in each week to Real Talking Tips for a new communication lesson. Episode 45, The Power of Persuasion. Let's hear your authority, logic, and emotions. Hear ye, hear ye, I now present to you the Treatise on Rhetoric, the available means of persuasion, as defined by Aristotle. This rhetorical treatise includes 3 new bits of information not discussed in previous Real Talking Tips episodes. However, rather than using the original Greek terminology, I present this treatise on rhetoric to you in easier to understand modern words. First, judicial. Facts and judgments based on the past. 2. Demonstrative. Proclamations and announcements made in the present. And 3. Deliberative. Using imagination and speculation to change the future. Depending on the speaker, that includes bad things to avoid or the dream of achieving good things. Because deliberative rhetoric is about the future, we're going to focus on how that adds to the 3 rhetorical elements of persuasion. Logos provides information for your audience to think. Pathos encourages your audience to feel. Ethos establishes why your audience should trust you. So, that settles it. These 3 appeals are the pillars of rhetorical persuasion. The power of persuasion, authority, logic, and emotion. Rhetoric is used to inform, persuade, and motivate. It can be used to suggest an action rather than demand it. The message and messenger should be credible and convincing. The story should be imaginative and have an emotional impact. That's a pretty tall order for any speaker or writer. Aristotle's 3 rhetorical appeals are the cornerstones of the communication triangle. Ethos, personal, moral, and ethical character and credibility. It also provides an opportunity for the speaker to show interest or disinterest in their own personal gain. Logos, logical reasons for a person to take action. Logos uses analogies, examples, research, and statistics to convince the audience. Speakers can also use false information to convince their audience to believe unsubstantiated, incorrect, or misleading information as the truth. Pathos. Express feelings that move people emotionally. Pathos engages personal emotions that are neither right nor wrong, good or bad. Pathos can be unpredictable or irrational. It can emotionally fire people up or calm people down. Aristotle in all his wisdom said, "It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it." It's our job as a speaker to present the most appealing and acceptable plea. Ethos, logos, and pathos are all necessary and form a powerful persuasion triangle. The rhetorical triangle of persuasion: ethos, logos, and pathos. Here's the Elaine Clark Real Talking Tips Guide to using rhetoric as a powerful, persuasive speaking tool. First, ethos. If you're an expert on the topic you're talking about, you don't have to work hard to achieve your authority. It's in your bones and how you breathe, act, and think. But if you're required to speak with authority on something you're not versed in, that requires a major mental, physical, and emotional adjustment. Rather than pull back and sound neutral, because neutral equals bad, Use a substitution form of specific time, place, or event in your personal history that brings your natural authority and confidence back to your life. And remember that authorities trust their knowledge and are often understated. Logos. Train yourself to recognize and deliver logical information that is factual and not emotional. Listed items, numbers, functions, and facts are all important. If that information weren't important, it wouldn't be included as talking points. Use your body movements and gestures to add emphasis and focus to each logical item. Trusting each item you present without pushing adds credibility to your authority and ethos. Pathos. Resist the need to rewrite or reject scripts that don't seem logical. Accept that challenge as an emotional appeal. Define the emotions you need to convey and warm them up before speaking. If the script is highly logical, find the connecting word or two that can connect emotionally with the audience. So, here's your assignment. Embrace the rhetorical triangle. Include all three elements, ethos, logos, and pathos. Know that the balance of information in that power of persuasion will vary based on the script, message, purpose, and presentation. If it doesn't sound right to you, it's because the performance is out of balance. Find the problem and make the correction. Remember that your job is to make people feel and take action as you convey trust and ease as the authority. Congratulations on completing this 4-part Real Talking Tips Power of Persuasion mini-series. Join me in episode 46 as we start a new 4-part mini-series on how to personalize and clarify your message. Thanks for joining me on the Real Talking Tips podcast. To find out more, check out my books and apps and visit my website, ElaineClarkVO.com. Let's stay in touch. Become part of the Real Talking Tips community. Hit the subscribe button and use #RealTalkingTips, #ElaineClarkVO. You can also follow me on Twitter @ElaineClarkVO, Instagram ElaineClark.VO, and Facebook Elaine Clark Apps and Books. And don't forget to practice. It's all about communication. Go ahead, click the subscribe button.